Well, hello.
Good
Good
evening.
evening. Welcome to the channel, my channel, Cover to Cover. Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. I've asked my beautiful bride to sit in, and as always, she took the command chair and looked me over here.
No, I didn't. I said, do you want to sit in the chair I'm in since it's your channel? That is all true.
Actually, it's true. I made that up. I was just teasing. So what we're doing tonight is, most of you by now, oh, by the way, thank you for my numbers actually went up over double. So
you
thank you very much. I did. I got 61 now. Yeesh. And I'm getting a lot of requests. I just did a request for Kent. This request is actually for me, and because I've always loved this song. But this is, I Fought the Law.
I was just wondering,
Yes.
not to hijack your channel or anything.
Oh, well, it's just what you do.
But you've done requests for Kent and Amy,
Mm-hmm.
and who else?
Myself.
Oh,
Me.
okay, and wait, who did you marry?
You.
90? Yeah. I'm just throwing that out
Well,
there.
you haven't asked me to do any request.
Okay, well, I formally request that you do one of my requests next.
If you give me a request, I will put it in the list and I'll hand it to the Secretary General to make sure that it's, I don't know what that means.
That means you'll hand it to me.
Yes, to the person in charge.
Okay, sorry, I interrupted you.
I Fought the Law by the Bobby Fuller Ford. This is way back. I think I was probably 2 years old. I think 64, 65 maybe when this was done. Always liked the song, and I do want you to notice something. I'm not going to say anything. I'm trying not to stop it at all. But this reminds me of the Wonders movie in a way, and I'll tell you why after we watched it. But here we go.
Wait, the Wonders movie?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
The movie is named The Wonders?
What's it called? The thing you do?
Oh,
The band was called The Wonders. Yeah. Bill
Oh,
Meters.
from That Thing You Do
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
movie?
yeah.
Okay.
Are you done correcting me in front of our 61
I
people?
didn't know what you were talking about.
Of course you didn't know what I was talking about. Of course. Did you not know what I was talking about, Sue? Is that what's going on?
Do you want me to just head off the channel and
Slink
slink out the
away.
door while I smack you on the way?
Give me a kiss. Hush. Okay, so here we go. All the chicanery aside. I Fought the Law, the Bobby Fuller 4 from We Don't Know When. And we head to box. Okay, I want to pause it once and reel it back, but do you get it now? From the
Oh, yeah, it sounds just like...
because when they were coming up the ranks with their song and their song kept climbing up, the background got more and more like involved. And there's one scene where there's all these women and they're like their belly buttons are showing and they're doing yeah, exactly. And that's what that reminded me of so much. Anyway, sorry. Here we go again. Okay, so probably a precursor to like American Bandstand or something like that, right?
What year was that? You think?
65 is that? Yeah.
Okay, so to me it was like right around with the Beatles were coming
Yeah,
over.
yeah,
The
it
British
was-
Invasion was a
right,
certain sound,
right.
which and just the nostalgia of seeing them in their
Love it.
suits
And his voice was
that particular
amazing.
sound. Yeah,
He had an amazing voice.
I mean, in a way though, that version seems rather simple.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Like
very
some of the
simplistic.
Beatles early stuff.
Oh yeah, well
simplistic.
everything back then kind of was. I mean, really, it wasn't a whole lot of experimental. Rock and roll was just coming out, so everything was experimental, right? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it all kind of sounded like that. But like I said on another video I did just before this one, that was considered. You know, our parents thought, Ruth, what you watching, Ruth?
My dad checked into a hotel at the same time as the Beatles in 1964 in New York City. And when I found that out, it was like 1985, and I was flipping out, like, I can't believe it happened. I can't believe you didn't tell me. And he's like, I just thought they were a bunch of long-haired rock and roll.
Need a haircut.
Yeah.
Didn't want to run my daughter. So yeah, I love that. I think to
But
me,
how about,
Sorry, what?
it was the nostalgia and the dating for when people could use guns as props and
Yeah.
dance with them like this.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna see a lot of that now, right? They'd probably be dancing around with bananas and fruit and paper airplanes. I don't
No
know.
lighters, just cell phones.
No. That's right. You can't even do that anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Okay, so this is probably one of my favorite covers of any song, and I actually like that song we just heard just the way it is. His voice is amazing. This is Green Day doing a cover of that song, but they're actually doing a cover of a cover, right? They're doing a cover of The Clash. So The Clash did almost exactly the same version that Green Day is about to do, right?
Yeah.
So The Clash was kind of a Ramones era punk rock band, and then Green Day came in with what they call post-punk, right? And I love Green Day, of course, but I love this version of this song. Every time I hear it, it makes me want to drive fast. So, are we ready?
Yeah, turn it
All
up.
right, here we go, babe.
It was done by a guy called Bobby Fuller, and it's also done by one of our favorite bands called The Clash. This song's called I Fought the Law. Oh,
forget. What's the matter with my memory? Is it Billy Joe?
Billy Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's amazing. That was way back when. That was way back in the MTV days. You could tell by his hair and the eyeliner he's wearing and stuff, and he certainly is a lot more.
See, and you know, the one thing that I always think about when Green Day puts that in there is they go, bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
That's not from the Clash, right?
Right, right. And there's one part that he does, and the snare does this flam, this very cool. Very cool. Production on that's awesome. We're old people, so we love stuff like this. But thanks for hanging out, man. I had a good time, and I would like to thank my wife for coming in and just ruining everything. Everything I said that was cool, she ruined it.
I'm sorry, honey.
You know it's not true. You're the best thing that ever happened to this channel.
On that note,
we love you. If you like this,
like, subscribe, share, notify, comment down below, and I always say be blessed.
Yeah,
on
that's
my
the other channel.
On the other channel, but I'm going to say it anyway, be blessed. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Just be blessed.
Wow. And peace.
I'm going to say it.
You already did.
Much love.
We'll
much
see
love.
you next time. Bye.
Much love.